Great to be here. My name is Mr. Conacher. I've been teaching in the Reed School for 11 years. I've been in Central Islip for 15 years. I've had the privilege of teaching probably in excess of 5,000 students. I've had many kids cross through my classroom. I've taught a lot of your children. They're performing today. And it's really been an honor. It's been a blessing to be here and to be able to give back to you a little bit of what I do and some stories of students. What I'm going to do for you tonight
is not use the mic.
It's not me.
Now get over.
Yes, I am mine.
Come on. Cheer.
So, this piece that I wrote that I'm going to share with you came from a young man that was in my classroom about 9 years ago. Okay, he's about 21 at this point. We are still in contact. He's still in college. And he was gracious enough to share his story with me. I had asked his permission if I could write his story. So with that, I put this together. And I would like to share it with you to kind of give voice to the adversity and how we overcome adversity and all the struggles that people go through, and what it does to our character and how it builds us up. So, it's titled A Man in Boy's Skin. What I really need you to focus on is not me, more so the young man that would be standing here reading this poem. You just don't get it. It's day after day, endless trials thrown my way. I have nowhere to go, but I know I can't stay. They say God only gives you what you can handle. Then why do I feel like I'm being dismantled? Piece by piece, I need peace. Will I ever win, or will I always be a man in boy's skin? You see, I try to move faster away from this disaster, but everywhere I run, my progress crashes. And now to boot, I find out this morning my girl has ovarian cancer. I want answers. I get none. I must keep faith in the master, hoping his job for me isn't done. Have I been forsaken, or am I being molded for a greater something? Because the sum of my mounds are mountains perpetually pounded to the ground, ground up and spread around as I don't know how much more I can withstand to stand my ground. Rewind. It's said better late than never. Well, I say maybe it's better never than late. I'm not sure if I can make it. See, I don't like to be fake, so I write the truth. And I can't stand the state I'm in. Poof! I hope to disappear, because the rumbling in the pit of my stomach won't quit. My life seems to be cliche, same, different day. And I don't have a toilet to flush it away, so I try to plunge it out, but there's a clog and I don't have a snake. My home base is filled with venom and is not a safe place, which could explain why I need to run away. But I'm caught in a pickle, ill will, it's like I'm making it up. But trust me, I'm not. It may seem like a fiction story, but I'm not one to exaggerate. I talk straight, even though I'm always bent. And at this point in my life, I have a lot too much on my plate, so I eat slowly because I need to be able to stomach it all. A large amount was fed to me when I was small. Never had time to be short. This kid was required to be big and tall and store the delivered product like I was part of a shopping mall. A kid who had nothing at all. Ironically, I had more. I had more than I bargained for or asked for. More problems than toys, like I lived in math class, full of girls and boys, but devoid of any real substance. Just real substances, cracked with empty promises from his noisemaker. My maker would only take and never gave me a break or a choice. The sounds of his smoky voice, which could explain why I'm always in a fog. So then why are all the bad memories clear? Every opportunity was missed, every holiday, a wish, a shooting star in front of a blind Jehovah's Witness. Even Christmas was like FedEx with no business. No sweet peppermint in this holiday mess. It was a sick twist, because every big pen in my house must have been inkless. I never got to scribble my list for Santa Claus because it was literally Xmas. I mean X-missed in this house. No Christ in my life, surrounded by darkness, no light. X marks the spot I heard, and my gifts were a curse. They just kept showing up at the door, the illusion and allure of promises, empty packages of problems that I had no control of. Maybe there was a remote chance that I could rise up. I had to be tough, so I taught myself how to play hold'em so I could bluff and hide all the wounds and scuffs. But it was never enough. I'd watch them light up as my flame got snuffed. Like my birth was a crime, I was cuffed, shoved to bent knees. Nothing was easy and held down and trapped by the crack all around, above, below, to the left, right. I didn't know. I was too small. I thought this was all normal. Man, was I way off. Fast forward, but now I do know, and the seeds they sow, I know are rooted in past afflictions, numbed by modern day addictions. And my brother and I are the prisoners in their prison. I cry crimson, wishing someday someone would listen as I daydreamed of rockets so I could fly to the moon and back. But my nightmares, there's just no way to stop it. With one option, to finally be the man in the boy's skin, I use my intuition to begin my mission and lit the wick of my internal ignition to launch myself in a better direction. College bound was my destination, since education seemed to be my only chance at salvation. So without hesitation, I broke the clock, leaving no time wasted. I graduated early and earned a degree. I had to live with the burning desire to be like the bird without feeling bad for the worm. My own respect is what I yearn for. So I study everything around me, but more importantly, what's in me. To learn the definition of a real man on my own. I know I'm not a little boy anymore, I'm grown. I've been grown for too long. So forgive me when I make mistakes, because my broken past is all I've ever known. But I come out on top, because carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders for this long could only have one effect. I am strong. Thank you.